every 20 minutes. It's your statewide Alabama weathercast.
Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist James McCombs with the Alabama Weather Network, and we've got a beautiful afternoon going out there. We've got lots of sunshine and some clouds starting to move in from the northwest, but generally a very sunny day across the state and very comfortable with this air mass in place. You can see some evidence of that from the beach here from Angel Patterson at Orange Beach. This was from this morning with some alto cumulus clouds out there above the beach. So just a beautiful way to start the morning. And please send us your photos. You can send it to us via our social media channels, the Alabama Weather Network social media channels, and also the Alabama Weather Network app has a submit photo option. So definitely appreciate when you send those to us, and we'll try to be using them through our forecast. Looking at Skycam Network, more evidence that it's a nice day out there. Although, again, you see some kind of milky white, higher level clouds streaming in here in the northwestern part of the state in Cherokee, but a beautiful day there. And also in Montgomery, the temperature is at 82 degrees, so warm. Dew point 51 degrees though, so really not humid, nice and comfortable. And again, some of those high level clouds in there with a little bit of a breeze out of the west northwest. Dolphin Island, not as many clouds around and a little bit warmer. It's 85 degrees, but again, dew points at 64 degrees, not too bad. And you can see you got the gas rigs out there. So again, a nice day across the state. Hard to beat that in August. So what we're expecting, another pleasant night tonight. Not expecting to be quite as cool as last night or this morning, but still going to be fairly cool, especially in the northern part of the state. And so again, will be another nice night to get out there. Showers are going to be more possible as we get into Thursday night and into Friday morning. There are possibility of some heavier rain in some spots with that, especially in the southern part of the state. Weekend showers also possible, and we again expect that will be kind of more to the southern part of the state, but everywhere we'll have a chance to get a few showers over the weekend. So temperatures right now, again, pretty nice out there. We're in the 80s in many spots, 80 degrees in Anniston and Clanton, 86 in Selma, it's 86 in Andalusia. And so really nice weather out there with those dew points in the 40s and 50s across most of the state, at least the kind of the northeastern 7/8 or something, I guess, maybe 52 degrees is the dew point in Birmingham. We're getting the 40s in some spots. And again, even down towards the southwest, even though it's shown in the green there, that's still pretty nice for August in the 60s along the coast. Forecast lows for tonight, still expecting to see some places in the 50s. 59 degrees in Coleman and in Huntsville, mostly 60s across kind of the south central part of the state. It is possible that some of the areas in the southwest that didn't get quite as cool this morning because of some of that cloud cover might get a little bit cooler tonight if there's not as much cloud cover. So it could be a little bit cooler for some of those spots versus a little bit warmer in the northern part of the state. Forecast highs for Thursday, pretty similar to today, expecting 80s across much of the area. Could touch 90 in some spots. But again, still more comfortable air mass than what is typical. And then future cast showing clouds starting to stream in as we get into tomorrow morning. A couple of stray showers possible as early as 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, but really as we get into the afternoon and evening is really when we expect a better chance of some showers and maybe even a few heavier showers, especially in the Tennessee Valley, moving up into kind of the north central part of the state in the Birmingham metro by 8:30 p.m. And again, shouldn't be anything super heavy, but you can see there is heavier rain though off into Mississippi and in the Mississippi Delta. And as we get in through the later night, Thursday night and into Friday morning, could see some fairly heavy showers and some rumbles of thunder moving into places like Demopolis and Thomasville and Monroeville, Chatham. So that'll be something we'll keep an eye on. Could be some fairly heavy rain as we get into Friday morning. We'll kind of fine tune that forecast, but definitely a better chance of rain on Friday in the southern part of the state, especially compared to the last couple of days. So we're watching the tropics and not much to see here with Tropical Storm Fernand anymore. Exposed circulation here, moving off to the northeast, not a threat to land, and it'll continue to weaken and become post-tropical as we move through the next day or so. And looking at the next 7 days, not expecting any tropical development. We're going to keep saying that, and we'll say that as long as we can for sure. That's always good this time of year. Looking very quiet there across the Atlantic, and then even into the Caribbean. You had a little bit of a flare up there near Central America, but not anything going on really, and we'll continue that for the next week. We got a game day forecast coming up. It's obviously the kind of the first main weekend of the college football season, so we got some of those to give you now. And this is for the UAB game versus Alabama State. That's going to be tomorrow night at 7:30 at Protective Stadium in Birmingham. So expecting, again, the possibility of some showers, especially as you get in the later part of the game. Maybe at kickoff, maybe not as much. But temperatures falling through the 70s over the course of the days. So, very possible you could get a few showers. I definitely would take the rain gear just in case. But, otherwise pretty good as far as the comfort level of it. And then Auburn's going to be playing in Waco, Texas against Baylor on Friday night at 7. Kickoff going to be pretty close to 90 degrees. Could be above that, to be honest. As we get through the rest of the game, though, you'll be dropping a little bit more, but it'll be a pretty warm situation there. Scattered showers and storms are possible in the area. And then for the Alabama game in Tallahassee on Saturday afternoon, expecting basically mid to low 80s through much of the game. Passing scattered, showers and thunderstorms will certainly be possible with that down in Tallahassee as well. So here's your 7-day forecast for North Alabama. Again, beautiful rest of the day today and for tonight. Then we get that more of a rain chance for tomorrow, especially tomorrow night. And then really not as much of a rain chance Friday for North Alabama compared to the southern part of the state. And then there's still a few scattered showers possible over the weekend. Main thing to pay attention to, though, really is just those temperatures continue to be below the kind of normals for this time of year, and those lows down in the 60s with a still more comfortable air mass than August typically presents. And as we get into South Alabama, we'll expect upper 80s the next couple of days. And again, we'll have a better rain chance, really more as we get into Friday and through the weekend. I have a stalled front that we expect will focus some showers and thunderstorms in the southern part of the state through the weekend. But again, still not bad as far as the temperature is concerned for August in South Alabama. Well, that's your Alabama forecast. We'll have another one coming up in a little bit on the Alabama Weather Network.